Wow, guys, HN9's just looks like she's in her element, doing what she loves best, and that is, of course, theatre at the Saint Oosterfees. But right about now, Mzansi, we promised you that we will introduce to you one of our very first nominations for our Movers and Shakers campaign. For those of you that don't know what the Movers and Shakers campaign is all about, we're looking for an exceptional young person that stands out at their school in either academics, in sports, cultural activities, or social entrepreneurship. A young person that's dynamic and making a change at their school and in their world. So today we managed to bring through Salithea and her mom, Sharon. And you wrote us such a beautiful letter, Sharon, but you are here today to tell us the story about your daughter. Tell us why you nominated Salithea.
I'm a single parent, and in 2010 I found myself being diagnosed with bipolar mood disorder. At the same time, I was retrenched from my job. We were suddenly faced with a situation that wasn't our choice. We were having a very tough time at it. The first year and a half of my illness was extremely difficult because we were now faced with changes that I was going through. I was basically brought down to my knees. I used to be a strong person. I used to be the one that pushed her. I used to be the one that motivated her, and all of a sudden I couldn't do that anymore, and our roles swapped. She had to grow up basically by herself and take care of the mothering role. She made sure that I ate, she made sure that I took my medication, security of the home. She did her homework on her own, she studied on her own, and it was very difficult for me as a mother to see, but she did it all, and she did it without complaint.
Wow.
She sat up with me nights when I was sick, and the next morning she would go off to school. And despite all of those hardships that she went through, she still managed to excel at school. She's a very good student before all of that happened, and she proved that despite what your circumstances are, you can still achieve. And she proved that she was a strong person.
Okay.
And I wanted to find a way to celebrate all of that she's done for me.
Sure.
And then when HN9's brought this campaign, I thought that would be the ideal.
Beautiful.
And so I took a chance, sent in the nomination, because I wanted her to know, even though I tell her every day, I wanted to show her in a way that will last for a lifetime.
Sure. Now, Salithea, today you most definitely are being celebrated. Now, how do you feel to hear your mom talk about you like this? You know, usually children praise their parents, but today your mom is praising you.
I feel very happy because no one ever did something like this one before. It's just nice to know what she thinks of me.
Wow. Now, you were only 8 years old when you started taking care of your mom. Did you know how to cook at that stage?
A little bit.
What kind of food would you cook for her?
Sometimes it was only like rice and turned fish, and I add them together and make that.
Wow. So you're a really special girl. Wow. Now, Mom, please tell us, what has she managed to achieve during this time? You mentioned that she won a special bursary.
Yes, there is an organization called Salithea, and they normally go to the primary schools and they look for the top 1% that's for maths and science. She had to take 2 exams, and she was one of the lucky 30 to get one of the bursaries.
Congratulations to you, Salithea. Now, I'd like to know from you, so many young people, when they have bad circumstances around them, being at home or with relationships or the community, they tend to give up. What was your inspiration? What made you continue?
I knew I wanted to do something with my life, so I knew that I needed support, and so that's why I took care of her so that she could still be healthy.
So you'll have your support always. Wow, guys, that's really beautiful. What's your favorite subjects?
English and maths.
Okay, and that's why you actually won the bursary, because you're excellent in both English and maths. And what does the future look like for you, Salithea?
Well, I want to start my own businesses and maybe a restaurant or something like that.
So you'd like to be an entrepreneur?
Yes.
Sure, that's beautiful. Well, Sharon and Salithea, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And I know that you have so much encouraged young people. Guys, it doesn't matter how bad your situation is, you can overcome any challenge. Even Salithea managed to do it. So I'm going to give you a high five right over there. Thank you to you, Mom, as well. Well, guys, we are going to be going for a commercial break. We'll check you on the flip side.
Hectic. Hectic.